just saying, to leave abruptly like that's not very professional or reliable. And we left. We didn't really leave. We were just in your parking lot, and you have given us.
You left. These moms always accuse me of using their daughters as pawns in this game of competition. But you know what? They should have had their daughters in the studio while they were out in the parking lot waging a war against me. Nia can go by herself. That's fine.
Yeah, but you know what? I sent her by herself last season. You grilled me to no end, and I was not only finished, but done. Well done.
I think she's immature, and I think she needs to grow up a little bit.
You didn't walk in her shoes when she couldn't walk, and she was in a wheelchair.
Are we on this feet thing again?
We are, because that's who she is.
I understand
And she doesn't
that.
use that to define her. She doesn't use it as a crutch, but every now and then she does have pain, which is real.
But there's no injury.
It's real.
I'm about this far from pulling the duet.
No, she needs to do the duet to prove to you that she's capable of dancing, and dancing well through pain.
I know, but your mouth is ugly, woman.
You are a monstrosity of evil. You want to talk about ugliness.
You're done. You're done. No duet.
Whatever.
I'm a monstrosity of evil?
Yes, you
I'll show
are.
you evil.
That's your name and reputation. Being
Yep, I
unprofessional.
know. Evil monstrosity, I got it. I have to do something to keep these moms in line. Last week, Christy flipped out, and now Holly's acting up. If there aren't consequences for their horrible behavior, they're just gonna keep doing it.
3 years ago, I didn't know if my kid could walk again, let alone dance again. And she's making fun of it, making a mockery of that. That's wrong. But you know what? Nia has survived much worse than this. And this would just reflect on how mean-spirited that woman is. Because that's why I'm here to defend my kid when she acts like a fool.
Wow. Abby and Holly got into an argument, and Abby said she's pulling the duet.
But I was ready to do. No.
And that's what I told her. I was like, Nia's ready to dance. Like, she's ready to prove to you that she is fine and she can dance, and this is why she is walking and doing what she's doing. I need to talk to Abby and convince her to let these girls dance. I'm not gonna let my daughter be punished for something she didn't do. It's just not fair.
Okay. All right, we're all set. Duet's pulled. Kendall is on shortly.
Do we really have to pull the duet?
It's done. It's already finished.
But can't I do it?
No, your mother was rude to me. I'm sorry. It's done. I pulled it. Over. I am not gonna be spoken to that way. Not by a man downstairs from Kathy and not by you. Abby, give it. Abby, take it away. Nobody is gonna speak to me that way. I didn't put up with it from Christy. Tell her to keep it up and you'll be suspended. Abby, I am asking you in a very professional, motherly way to give Nia back that solo. No. She has earned it,
Right,
Abby. And you screwed it up.
I did not screw it up.
Yes, you did.
Paige would like to dance.
I understand, Paige. Sorry, you're a victim of the circumstances. You're not doing the duet.
But you are evil. That's why I called you evil.
Okay, come on. Kendall, you ready for evil? Let's go.
To our final category in overalls, this will be preteen group. In fourth place, Geek Squad. In third place in our preteen group division, Girls Night Out.
I haven't groomed these girls since they were babies to get third place. I had 2 routines win and 2 routines lose. 50%, that's an F. To me, that's failing. And this team failed. So, starting out the season with a big bang and a big win. What happens when you get there and everybody's good? You have to be better. You can't take a vacation. You can't take time off. It doesn't help. It hurts. Brooke didn't want to learn that dance. She could have known it. She missed a whole step.
She specifically came there before she went to her concert to learn the dance.
Her performance skills are weak.
Well, you know what? She had a better opportunity, and she took it.
We all know she has that opportunity because of me, and the performance skills there suck too.
I don't care what you think of her performance skills, Abby. I really don't. Whenever she dances with you, you put all your eggs in one basket.
Your kid was the basket. Your child was the one I put all my eggs in
She got nowhere with you.
years and years ago.
And where did it get Brooke? Nowhere.
Because she had a mother that was a bitch.
It's time to go.
rude in the theater.
Say
There's
what?
a child on the stage dancing.
Turn around and shut your mouth,
You
Jill.
shut your
I
mouth
don't need
when
to.
there's
You're the
a
one that started
student on the
talking.
stage
Okay, then you make
dancing.
sure that you practice what you preach.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in your 9 to 11 small groups, the highest scoring group today in a very competitive category, your champion and winner will be top of the world.
They wanted to beat us. They're gonna beat us.
Congratulations, again, in good company. That was a fierce category. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our top performers. Everybody take a bow. Let's hear it for them. There you go.
It's always a happy feeling to win. And it was like the cherry on top of the sundae to beat Abby.
So, Abby, how you feeling?
I'm fabulous.
Great. It was a great number. Fell short, though. Let's talk about third place.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
These boys have you rattled.
They don't have me rattled.
Oh, really? Then why
No.
are you so agitated?
They're obnoxious dads do.
And you don't have obnoxious moms?
Oh, lots.
How about your it girl, Kendall? She couldn't even place.
I'm still trying to erase the bad habits she picked up.
You know what? You're gonna see more of me.
Kathy, let's get this kid and put her against Mackenzie.
You know what you get?
Right now.
You know what? Don't you dare talk
How
about
much
that
is she
kid.
approved?
I heard you talk about my kid. Oh, shut up, Jill.
Don't
What
talk
you-
about my
what you
kid.
have on
This is
doesn't
the
matter.
latest.
And
This is-
disrespectful, and
Excuse me.
that's why your children left.
Now you know how it feels.
Oh, big boy, you were all mouth before.
You're too busy digesting that crow you had to swallow.
Oh, I didn't swallow any crow.
Swallow that crow.
My child just went out there and
it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still lost.
Who was the little girl that showed up for 16 counts?
Oh, I'll go get her for you. I'll let her show you what she can do. Where's Ayla? So,
Kathy, no one
Do you think if I
wants you
throw this
here.
on her, the
shut
witch?
your mouth. Shut your mouth. That was good.
No, I didn't
Really
mean to
good.
do that.
Let me see it.
I didn't mean to do that. No, I thought the witch would melt. No, I apologize. I didn't even know the lid was off.
You know what? Because I didn't mean to do that either. If Christy can come after me. Oh my God, you are
You're gonna
such
hit me with your purse?
bitch.
Oh, please.
Fine, I get 150.
You know,
Come on, bring it on, bitch.
don't do it.
That woman just hit me.
Go ahead. Water doesn't hurt me. Grow up.
You grow up.
Get a life.
You are such
And don't say anything about my child ever again.
Jill, it's okay.
You
Shut your
don't
mouth.
deserve
Shut your
to
mouth. You're too
with
big.
those disgusting
You know what?
eyes of
You're
yours.
so too big, Jill. It's not even funny.
Get lost, bitch.
Yes, you all were.
Oh my God.
She is low class dirt.
Sometimes people just cross the line. Kathy crossed the line. It's been a rough day, and I've had enough.
See that? She whacked you with the purse.
All right,
Your blood.
I haven't.
Sit.
I just put kids on stage. This is ridiculous.
I've never seen Abby like this. I think losing to Kathy really got to her. Abby, your blood pressure. I just worried she's gonna have a heart attack. Please.
I got in a fight with a man earlier who was belligerent. Now I come and this woman, Kathy, comes in. First, she brings 3 men into the dressing room, which I don't appreciate. And then she whacks me with a purse. Then I came in my dressing room and got in a fight with my own student and her mother, Holly.
What goes around comes around, and karma's there when you need it.
So it's been a long day. I was in the wrong. I know that. I've had it. I've had it. I'm finished. Of course, Peyton. Peyton, you have yet to admit that you were fooling around. First, you chipped her over the leg of the chair. Then it wasn't the leg of the chair. Then it was Kendall's leg. But I'm hearing that you were making fun of the ballet routine on stage and you were doing ballet steps fooling around, and that's how you fell.
Who are you hearing these stories from?
Every single person that was backstage.
She turned around and tripped over a prop. Don't try to make lies about my daughter.
Peyton put this entire team and your victory in jeopardy.
If you don't want her on the team and you want to kick her off, just kick her off.
Goodbye. You're
Goodbye.
Go.
Let's go, Peyton.
Go.
Remember that when you go to ask her back again. You can't keep messing with somebody's head over and over. You're the liar, not my daughter.
Every single one of you have learned in this studio what is acceptable behavior backstage. Is it acceptable to be dancing, to be fooling around in the wings when another group is on stage? No. If you learned one thing this past weekend, everyone's replaceable.
Even if Peyton is off the team, I don't think any of the kids are safe. I think, you know, Abby wants to get rid of a couple of the original girls.
Next. Kendall. Jill.
I wasn't
This kid
backstage.
is out of control.
No, she's not.
Yes,
You're
she
right. No,
is.
she's not.
Nip it in the bud.
No, she's not.
You made Peyton's little scene in the bathroom look like nothing. Open your mouth in your house and say, I made a commitment. I have to be at the competition.
I have a card for you.
Well, put it over there.
We weren't supposed to be that late to the competition, but I really hope Abby doesn't dismiss Kendall as her #2 girl, because I know she can do it. Nationals is in 2 weeks. After Nationals, we go home. We've got a lot going on.
And I need the kids. I'm doing all my classwork, all the flexibility, all
They're
real
scheduled to go
classwork.
home on the 3rd because they have classes in Pittsburgh.
No, they have class. I know exactly when their classes are. They don't have class till Saturday and Sunday that weekend.
We were all scheduled to go home on the 3rd.
So I'm leaving. I'm leaving for Hawaii.
I have to go home.
Well, that's fine.
I have
Kendall's
other
not supposed to go
children.
home.
I'm going home.
Kendall hasn't seen her family in
Too
3 months.
bad.
No, it's not too bad, Abby.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't pick her for Nationals. I'm glad she didn't win today.
My kids can stay till the 5th.
Okay, that's not what you said.
I'm leaving on the 3rd, Jill. I'm leaving.
Okay, but did she just say she'd stay till Friday?
I am not staying till Friday,
I
Jill.
know you're not. That's my point. You
I'm
say
leaving.
stuff in front of Abby, and then you turn around and do different stuff behind her back.
I just said I'm not staying. I'm leaving. You can't ever miss a word.
No, I just think you say different things in front of Abby.
I just said I'm
shut her
not.
up.
I am not.
Let's agree that's what happens.
I think Jill probably got a small glimpse of what it's like to be left hanging.
We all can change our mind. Is that a crime?
We can,
But I'm not staying for a
don't
week.
sit here and yell at me, Melissa, in front of Abby to say,
Jill.
I never said that because
Jill,
you did.
I'm not leaving. Jill.
Melissa, watch your mouth.
No, I'm not going to watch my mouth because
well,
I'm
just
leaving.
be aware that every one of us know what you said. You changed your mind right here in front of Abby.
I changed my mind. Let's go.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, so go over there in that room and get their headpieces sewn in, and then I'm gonna yell for them, okay?
I mean, they don't mind that we're here. There's plenty of room. Is there any reason why they can't get ready right here?
Yes, because I said so. So get over there, get your headpieces sewn in, start getting warmed up, and then I call for you and you come running out. Thank you.
Abby's really asking us to go into that room over there? No, we are Abby's official mini team. We deserve to be out here and experience everything that they're experiencing, and all the other moms just walk in there like it's okay. I just feel that we gave up a lot to be here, and
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to make you drop and give me 50 push-ups for that. I don't want to hear that again. I gave up all this to be here.
I mean, I honestly think we should be sitting right next to them. We're just as equal as them.
No, you are not equal. You have not earned the right to sit there. Think again.
What is gonna earn our kids the
5
right?
years, girlfriend.
It will come.
Why do you have to come for 3 weeks and think you have done what these kids have done?
Well, they started like this, and we should start like
No,
this.
they didn't start like this. We didn't start like this.
How did you start then? Maybe enlighten
You
me.
think we started with millions of people loving us and following us on social media? No.
Well, every time Tiffany opens her mouth, she ruins it for our entire group. I want dance training and my daughter's technique fixed. I don't care about all this other fame stuff that Tiffany's all about.
Right? You guys are so fortunate to be here.
take what you got. If the room in the back isn't good enough, go somewhere else.
There's 1,000 other people that would take your place in a heartbeat.
And you think they'd like to be banished to a room in the back?
Open your mouth and say one more word and your kid's not in that number.
Whatever.
They can't stand that they don't have Abby's undivided attention all the time. You know, there are 2 teams, and there's only one Abby.
I cannot believe that woman. You don't know what I gave up to be here. I'm like, what? Your little house, your little husband, your little life?
Hey, there's kids in the room.
I know, you've heard before.
Did that work out well for you?
What is your problem?
You know what? Our children being ready is more important than arguing.
standing up for what you believe in.
No, she's gonna work with our children when we're done.
She doesn't want us in there right now. She wants her girls being ready, and maybe there's a reason for that.
Thank you.
Well, you know what matters to me? Sticking up for myself.
Now, who's the mother with the mouth? You. I'd watch what you're giving up and you're sacrificing and blah, blah, blah. I can find a lot of kids that can do 4 walks forward and a hip and a hip. Everyone's replaceable.
She still took the part that you gave her and made it her own, and she shined on that stage. And she stole the show today.
I don't think she stole the show. I think your little girl stole the show when she walked off stage.
That was so funny.
She put it out there. She put it out there. The mom that has the mouth that talks, that thinks their daughter's all that.
I don't think she's all that. I just said...
You just said she stole the show. You basically said she was the only one on the stage that did anything.
No, I do think my daughter's good.
Abby, thank you. I think you need to get off your knee now and go catch your flight.
Yes, okay.
So thank you.
Girls, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Bye, babe, bye. I definitely think the minis can handle the pressure of a competition. I think they have what it takes. But their mothers? No way in hell. Their mothers all act like they're in 7th grade. It's disgusting.
Do you feel bad that you stole the crown from your daughter? She pretty much had the crown, and your mouth stole it.
That crown does not define you. Alexis was amazing on that stage.
Oh, now it doesn't.
Period.
It doesn't now?
Performing on that stage defines Alexis and a dancer, and she was fabulous. She's the one that you looked at through the whole routine.
I bet you a 3-year-old can jazz walk just as well as she can. Watch, I can do it. In heels, I can do it. In heels, that's not hard.
Someplace where we continue to struggle is the teamwork, and it continues to hamper our abilities to be able to get to where we want to get with the team.
We can't be a team if someone says their daughter stole the show.
As long as you continue to go ahead and just put your child above everybody else above the team, our girls are being affected.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want my daughter to shine on stage. It'd be a lie.
It's always my. How about we say we? We've got to like look at different pronouns.
I'm here for my daughter. That's what it is. I want my daughter to be the next Maddie. Maddie was amazing.
My throat is dry by talking to somebody who won't listen.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Abby, on the heels of all of this and this win, the winning group.
Am I still auditioning people? Yes.
Why would you audition when you have all of this?
Of course I'm gonna keep having my open call auditions. We almost lost tonight, and that is not okay. It's just too much work. I'm putting too much effort out to get these girls to want to win. I want 7 Maddies on my team, and that's what I'm gonna keep looking for.
Why? Why recruit more people to a team that's winning?
Kathy recruited how many people?
She still can't beat us.
I think that some of you, most of you, still look at it as dancing school. The world has changed.
I agree with that.
And they have not evolved with it.
It's not motivating to have your coach tell you, I'm replacing you because you're a loser.
These kids are bringing us down. We have auditions next weekend for the Abby Lee Dance Company.
We can see in the reflection Abby's attorney standing in the parking lot.
Standing in the parking lot?
Yeah, I can see him. He's right there.
Talk about shady.
I'm thinking Abby might be back there, yeah.
I said we talk to him, say what's going on.
they going? Where they going?
Look who it is.
Oh my gosh, why are you here? This is just really weird right now.
Hi, under duress, I'm back.
What do you mean you're under duress? Abby, if you don't want to be here, we don't want you to be here.
Well, you don't get that choice. This is my business. This is the Abby Lee Dance Company. How dare all of you? I can come and go as I please. Some of you have forgotten that I have my court cases and all that stuff. Come on, let's face it. I need to take care of me. I need to worry about me. I'm not bending the rules for anybody. That's over.
Why do you get the choice to like walk away for 3 weeks and come back?
Pretend like you don't care.
Pretend like you don't care. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You know what? If Abby wanted to be here, we would forgive her of any wrongdoing she did. However, the first thing out of her mouth, I don't want to be here. I'm here under duress. Are you kidding me? Abby owes these children and the moms an apology for leaving, not keeping in touch. She cannot leave these kids high and dry and expect us to sit around and be so thankful when she walks back through that door. Nope, not gonna happen. I want her to want to be here, to want to work with the girls. We're not playing your game, Abby, we're done. Well, what happened to Lorianne?
Well, I don't know.
We had someone here who wanted to work with them and who worked every day. I'm not doing this game.
That's fine.
Roll out. No, I think we all feel that way. I'm sorry, Abby. You had every opportunity. You had these kids eating out of the palm of your hand, and you left to go to Mexico. You screwed it up.
You know, honestly, these women are dramatic with a capital D. I mean, they have been with Abby for a long time. I think it's really best to be able to give her a chance to just get back in the studio because they can get this West Coast national win that Abby so wants. If this is what they want to do and they want to leave, I mean, it's not my prerogative to go ahead and stop them. But to me, it's a no-brainer. We are going to stay. Abby, do you want to work with the girls?
Sure, we're ready. It'll be really good if we just have them.
Did you call Lorianne, Abby, and tell her not to come?
I never told her to come in the first place. I don't know her. I don't know her.
I know, but you
I
knew
think
she
it was
was
really
back.
ballsy to enter like sucky, horrible competition numbers under my name. Who does that?
They
You
were
let
horrible
her
numbers.
enter competitions with my name under the Abby Lee Dance Company, and she doesn't work for me.
You abandoned these kids. You could have come back after Pittsburgh. You were done, sentencing was postponed, and you could have come back to say, I'm back with these
You know
kids.
what? Back off, bitch. This is not the first time I've had these moms walk out on me. But guess what? I don't care because they're quitters. And besides that, their kids are getting older. I think their kids have a number of days left with their talents. I really do. I have to worry about the kids that are there, the kids that want to dance, the kids that want to get better, the kids that want your training, not the kids that left.
The first words out of her mouth was, I'm here on distress.
Under duress.
But what does she expect? Does she think she was gonna walk back in here and we were all gonna kiss her feet and be happy to see her?
She basically just shut the door in our face. I told her you abandoned these kids, and she wasn't having it, and she shut the door.
Who wants to go from an A-lister to a D-lister?
So she can have a team of minis, because obviously they're staying.
You talk about enabling bad behavior. That's what those two are doing.
All they want is for their kids to dance. That's all they want. Like, don't you want more than that?
They know what they're getting with her and they walked back in there, so you can't feel bad for those two. The minis can each do a solo, and then she can get some other kids from her studio to do a group dance. Let her go up against MDP.
I think we need some sort of resolution here in terms of Abby.
Right, we're not dancing under Abby.
I'm not.
Our resolution is let's go find Lorianne and put a number on stage.
I don't care if I have to pull up a chair right here and sit here all day. I am not walking in that studio with that bitch.
So I guess the teacher that they hired in here to replace me didn't work on your pirouettes very much. Okay, go ahead.
No, here they are.
What do you need?
We have some questions we want answered.
You have not been here for 3 weeks.
Abby, we were off for 6 weeks. So you had 6 weeks to do all your stuff and then come back, and you did, and then all of a sudden, you left. And didn't give us direction, didn't tell us who you wanted to do dances with. At any given drop of a hair, you flip out and leave our kids.
what are you gonna do this weekend when Christy and Chloe show up?
No comment. My attorney's here if you want to talk to him about it.
Well, I don't need to talk to him.
So why are you back? You have the luxury to walk out and go on vacation for 3 weeks. We don't. We stay here. I stay in a piddly apartment away from my family to do this.
You could have been here, and then when you're in Europe and Mexico, it's easy to just be like, well, she doesn't want to. You put us all in a situation where we had to find somebody else, and when she came in, she was tons of energy, and she was invested, and she was here, and she was working.
Wow, she's desperate not to work. I've been working for 6 years nonstop.
But that was why we loved her, Abby, is because she wanted to.
I don't know any dancers that Lorianne Gibson has trained from the age of 3 to 18 and then drove their ass back and forth to get the job. I don't know those people.
No, because she hires them at 18 and puts them in a music video.
After somebody else trained them. Bingo.
And then now you're talking crap about the person who picked up the leftover team.
How good are you when you don't win?
It's about creating workable dancers, not about doing the same 8 count and 52 turns to win a plastic trophy.
We don't want to go get you out of your office and beg you to work with our kids.
They love Lorianne Gibson.
I'm sure they did.
They said they didn't want you coming back. You don't want to be here, you shouldn't be here.
Well, that's fine.
If she would have kept her fat ass in Mexico, Lorianne would still be here.
Let's get our kids and go. Hey, grab everything. Everything that's anything that you don't want to leave here.
You two want to go and tell Abby that you guys want to continue class?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Tell her, let's make it happen. Go tell her that the 2 kids are here that want to work, okay?
Peace out, suckers. Okay, this might be the last time we ever see this place. Goodbye.
I think it's about time. I've put up with the good, the bad, the ugly, the tears, the blood, the sweat, all of it. Abby's checked out. Guess what? So am I. I'm done. And you know what? I'm not gonna be sad it's over. I'm gonna be happy it happened because we're moving on. If she ran Lorianne Gibson out, then she runs us out too.
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God, look who it is.
The cat drug in.
So what happened, change of heart?
Yeah, Macy and I sat down and talked yesterday. It was kind of a, obviously, as you guys know, pretty crazy day. So, like I see, this is where we need to be. So, we are back and she's ready to dance.
I'm curious. You were out there with them a lot yesterday. Did they make any indication that they were going to go forward with hiring another choreographer? Because I'm wondering if that's where they are today. Because they're certainly not in the parking lot today.
Right. There was talk about that yesterday.
Well, they're probably so excited to try to beat our group dance that we don't have.
This is very similar to nearly a year ago when they left. They went to a whole nother studio. They learned a group piece, then they came back to compete under Abby's name at a competition against us, did not win. The mini team did win, and it literally blew up in their face.
I'm not going down that road. That's why we're back.
Well, I think both of us are welcoming Macy. I think she is an asset. I just would ask that you don't jeopardize what has already been started yesterday with their solos, and I don't think that's asking that much.
I'd like her to dance. Plain and simple.
Right now, Jamie, I have no idea what she is thinking. Timing, this is not the time.
Abby, I was just gonna visit with you when you have
I'm
a
in
minute.
the middle of teaching a solo. Your kid walked out of here.
I don't want you to punish Macy for something that I had done.
That's the moral of the Abby Lee Dance Company. If your mother's a bitch, you pay the consequences.
Though, the last
that's
couple
the way
weeks.
it goes.
I realize that's why we came back through the store today. Nobody else
But
came
you're
back.
probably a day late and $1 short.
I'm not, though. We are committed to this team and you, and
Well,
I want to
there's
let
a
you know.
scrub brush back there if you want to get started on the
I'm
toilets.
not doing that. Macy's here, and she's
Well,
here to dance today for this team. I understand that. You need to look me in upper ass.
I'm getting frustrated with you, and I'm going to take it out on these 2 little girls, and that's wrong of me.
Okay.
So get the hell out of here right now.
Macy is here, and she's here to dance with you this week.
Well, Macy should have opened her damn mouth up yesterday and said, Mom, I want to stay. I'm going in whether you stay
You know
or
what,
not.
though? Her and the team didn't want her. Stay in here and stretch. Macy told me she wants to dance. She wants to dance with Abby. And with the future with these OGs being so uncertain, where are they gonna practice? Who are they gonna have for a choreographer? The reason we came here is to dance. And so we are here, and it's gonna be a rough day or two, and maybe a rough week, and that's okay. But we're back, and I'm not going anywhere.
Moms, let's go, let's go, let's go. Congratulations. The group finally won. I guess that my philosophy worked. Got rid of Brady, you danced together as a group.
No. Bringing Eliana in to step everything up for the rest of the team worked.
They knew that they had to work together as a team. With or without your kid.
But you can't discount
With or
her.
without
But
your
Abby,
kid.
you can't discount
With
her.
or without your kid.
Yolanda is delusional. Eliana's duet didn't even win. That group dance win had nothing to do with her. If anything, we won despite her being on the team.
I have been in touch with Yolanda this weekend, and I'm glad that the schooling worked out. Hallelujah. It's about time. Eliana is cleared to rehearse after the pyramid. Finally. Yolanda, I held a little trial because I finally wanted to put this assault to rest.
I take offense to that because if there was an assault, then I would be in prison.
No.
So I'm not gonna sit here and continue.
Then go. If you don't like it, leave.
We have to find a way to move forward past this.
She attacks my kid. Let her yell at your kid, Michelle.
I have never attacked
I'm not
your
dropping it.
kid.
I'll never drop it. Get out if you don't like it.
Moving on to the pyramid. Instead of disappearing, never to be heard from again, this dancer disappeared, and now they're back.
We're like screaming and we're so happy because we miss Brady on the team. He might be the lead because he's a boy and he's amazing, but we still are really happy he's back.
What, I'm chopped liver over here? I'm bringing Brady back because in the big Pittsburgh hometown competition, I have to put my best foot forward. The girls stepped it up. They look better. He's back. I just hope that Brady is still a winner.
Thank you so much for bringing us back. But I feel like we were ran out of here. I feel like Stacy was really, really jealous, and it affected everybody.
No,
and if we're
this
gonna
is
come
dumb.
back,
Seriously, how much more, Abby? Really? Really? You got Yolanda, like, what else are you doing to me? You're allowing all this.
No.
I just want to say, water under the bridge.
No.
Let me finish. He wants to be here, and we want to be here. We want to be back.
All right, moms, you are dismissed. You guys, you have to warm up, spread apart.
I'm not even going up.
So what are you gonna do? Just stay down here all day?
I'm gonna go crazy.
No, you're not.
What do you think's gonna happen when I go up there?
Your kid's inside. Lily wants to be here. What are you gonna do?
It never stops. It's not this bad for anybody else.
But standing out here is running away and giving them what they want.
The pressure is on for Brady his first week back. But the pressure is on for all the kids. They're competing at home in Pittsburgh in front of JoJo. They have to capture the star quality that she has. That's why we can't have distractions like all the drama at Pyramid with Yolanda and Stacy. Stacy and Yolanda, for the kids, when you go in there and we both start arguing, then they're all affected. How do we move forward and coexist so that the kids aren't affected?
First, Yolanda can't be in the room with my kid when I'm not there, okay?
This is absolutely ridiculous. There's no grounds for that whatsoever.
Abby said it was okay.
Guess what?
Abby's
not Lily's mother.
I can yell louder than you.
I'm Lily's mother.
Until you actually have documentation saying.
Do you need a restraining order? What are you saying?
I don't know. If you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and do it.
I need to actually file a restraining order against
Go
you
ahead.
because
Try.
you're so loco that
You guys, this is
I
ridiculous.
don't feel
Stop.
right. I don't feel
Stop.
safe.
Why would you call her a don't call her a psycho? Why make it worse?
Just stating the facts.
You two may never bury the hatchet. I'm not asking you to bury the hatchet. What I'm saying is all the kids are affected by this. Something has to be done.
Fourth highest score. Bermuda Triangle, Abby Lee.
She's gonna get crucified on me. They should have practiced that dance 500 times with the water. She put all this pressure on them, to be amazing and to win in Pittsburgh, but they were not prepared going into the competition.
Lily, you were the first overall high score for the day and a perfect score of 300. That's only been done since I started the junior elite competition team. It's been
3 times on the team.
3 times on the team. So,
Wow.
woo! I think this is one of the best solos that ever competed from the ALDC. But other than Lily, this week was a huge disappointment. The group dance should have won, period. You didn't win. You screwed up. You know what you did wrong.
So why didn't we practice it with the water more?
We could have done it with water 1,000 times, and I could have 7 injured dancers on my team.
Well, that could happen on stage.
Absolutely. So what, we're gonna break them all in rehearsal before they even get a chance to do it? Thank God it didn't happen, Ashley. Thank God it didn't happen.
We got 4th.
You were scared, you were frightened, you were afraid because your mothers put that in your head. Eliana, you were 3rd. When you were on the team before, you were threatening kids that were 14 and 15 years old. You were a huge threat to them.
Okay, let's go ahead and stop perseverating in the past. And you know what? It would have been nice if you would have been invested in my daughter like you were invested in hers.
Ooh.
Walk, now.
Lily beat the crap out of your kid time and time and time again. And since then, she's gone downhill, and you know it.
Really?
You know what?
You're
just mad you didn't win today.
If my daughter
That's
had lied.
You're just mad you didn't win.
If my
you can't
daughter
handle
had
it.
lied.
You can't handle it. My kid's the best dancer in America. Your kid got 3rd place. That's what your kid got.
You guys need to take care of your kids. And like the people that came before you built a huge legacy. I think the world is waiting. They want it to fail. There's no reason for it to fail. Carry the legacy on.
Hey.
Not quite expecting that this will be the way that we would end our several seasons together, but we will not be coming back next week. The girls will compete next week, but they're not going to compete under ALDC. We're bringing a new choreographer. Thank you for a great platform, but we will not be continuing. We thought we had said our goodbyes 3 weeks ago when you left.
Right.
So that was closure. We moved on, and it's too hard to kind of go backwards, so.
Well, it's good. What's the matter?
It's with all of them. Because it's hard. It's hard for me. Because you have done a lot for Kalani, and I know you adore her, but you said your goodbye and you left them.
For 3 weeks. And we didn't think you were ever coming back, and a lot.
Well, they leave all the time, too.
No, they don't. You left about 2 years ago when those 2 little ones walked in. You were done with our kids. You said you didn't want them.
You feel that way. I don't feel
no,
that way.
Abby, we feel that way because you said it, and the children felt that way.
What you probably don't realize is that in your delivery, some of the things that you've said over the years hurt the kids in profound ways that none of us ever
We didn't know. We didn't know until you were gone, and they had purged themselves of the fact that you might come back because you said you were finished.
I think they learned a lot about themselves from your 3-week hiatus, vacation, absence.
For that
They have
to
a seat
be
for you right over there.
And I think the most important thing really is that they did a lot of soul searching, and a lot came out from that experience.
I think the biggest issue for me that my coming back would be a bad thing. Kendall, from the day she walked into the studio, I thought this kid's face has to be somewhere. It's here. I don't know if you would have been able to do this for Kendall without me. I built a building, $98,000 that I built so your kids can have a place to dance.
But why is it about you? What about our kids?
That's what I did. But I spent a lot of money. You guys didn't. Nobody did it.
Do you regret it?
Oh, I regret everything. I regret a ton of things. I regret it.
Well, I'm sorry you have regrets. You're the one who taught our kids don't live with regrets.
I know. I teach by poor example, but I don't make the same mistakes I made. So.
Do you want these kids to dance with you? Because I think they don't feel wanted, Abby.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I don't even want to start that conversation.
It's the end.
Right, this is it.
I never dreamed in a million years. I'm not gonna say stabbed in the back.
Woo! Oh.
But I never thought.
All right, thank
that it
you
would
for your
come to
time,
this.
Abby.
Neither would we.
Neither did we. No, we didn't either.
We'll let you.
We didn't even.
Go out with your team. Thank you, Abby.
What's going on?
Why are you crying?
They were just letting me know that they won't be dancing with me ever again. It was like 5 years. And somebody on me. If you love something, set it free, right?